Are you confused about how GLP works to settle trades on GMX? In this video, I'll walk you through what GLP is, how it's used on GMX, and provide examples to help you better understand. So let's dive in. GLP is a crucial component of GMX, a decentralized exchange platform that offers perpetual and spot trading similar to a CFD or contract for differences. With GMX, traders can trade on the price movement of an underlying asset and receive the difference in the settlement price between the opening and closing trades. Traders do not need to own the underlying assets they want to trade, and they can borrow assets to increase their potential gains. GLP is the liquidity pool that GMX uses to enable token swaps and leverage trading. For leverage trading, GMX uses GLP as the counterparty, which means that GLP assumes the risk of traders' profits and losses. When traders win, GLP loses value. When traders lose, GLP gains value. Let's take a closer look at what's inside the GLP liquidity pool. It's made out of two types of assets: volatile assets, whose value changes with market movements, and stablecoins, which are pegged to the US dollar. The pool is split roughly 50-50 between these two types of assets. During a leverage trade, traders on GMX can choose to go long or short using any of the assets in the GLP pool. To go long, the trader's initial margin is converted to the asset they want to go long on. For short trades, the initial margin is converted to stablecoins. The GLP pool then lends out the assets to traders based on their chosen leveraged amount. When settling trades, both long and short traders' profits and losses are calculated in USD terms, but long traders receive payouts in the underlying assets, while short traders receive payouts in stablecoins. Now let's delve into how the GLP pool operates and how it is affected by winning and losing trades. For simplicity's sake, because the volatile assets in the pool move mostly in sync with one another, let's assume that the GLP pool is composed of 50% ETH and 50% USDC. Also, we'll ignore the open, close, and borrow fees that GLP will collect from traders. First, let's set the stage. Imagine that the current value of ETH is at $1,000, and the GLP pool is initially composed of 10,000 in USDC and 10 ETH, amounting to $20,000 in USD value, or 20 ETH. Suppose a trader wants to take a position on ETH price action, using 1 ETH to go long or 1,000 USDC to go short, with 10x leverage. To begin, let's consider the less concerning scenario for GLP liquidity providers, the losing trades. This scenario is straightforward. Whatever the trader loses, GLP gains. The maximum loss for a trader is during liquidation, in which case the GLP pool will receive 1 ETH when the trader is liquidated from a long trade, or 1,000 USDC if the trader is liquidated from a short trade. Now let's take a closer look at a more concerning scenario for GLP liquidity providers, the winning trades. One of the most common questions asked is, if the traders keep winning, will the GLP pool eventually be drained or run out of funds to pay out the winnings? Let's start with what happens when traders go long and win. Suppose a trader decides to use 1 ETH to go 10x long, increasing the notional size of the trade to 10 ETH, which theoretically uses all the ETH in the GLP pool. However, please note that on GMX, this scenario is prevented by an upper limit set on how much of each asset can be lent out as a protective measure. If the price of ETH skyrockets to $2,000, the trader's profit and loss would be $2,000 minus opening price $1,000 times 10x leverage is $10,000. The GLP pool would then pay out $10,000 divided by ETH price at $2,000 is 5 ETH to the trader. As a result, the GLP pool now only has 5 ETH left and 10K in USDC, which still amounts to a total of $20,000 in USD value, but with 50% less ETH. Now let's consider a more extreme example where the price of ETH jumps to $10,000. In this case, the trader's profit and loss would be $10,000 minus opening price at $1,000 times 10x leverage is $90,000. And the GLP pool would pay out $90,000 divided by ETH at $10,000 is 9 ETH to the trader. After the payout, the GLP pool would have only 1 ETH left and 10K in USDC, which still amounts to a total of $20,000 in USD value, but with far less ETH. These examples demonstrate that when traders win by going long, the USD value of the GLP pool remains constant, but is left with a reduced amount of ETH. This means that the pool misses out on any potential gains from the price appreciation. Moving on, let's delve into what happens when traders win with a short position. For instance, suppose a trader decides to go 10x short on ETH, starting with $1,000 in USDC. If ETH price drops to $900, the trader's profit and loss would be 1,000 minus 900 times 10 is $1,000. The GLP pool would then pay out $1,000 to the trader, which leaves the pool with 9,000 USDC and 10 ETH, which amounts to a total of $18,000 in USD value, or 20 ETH. Now let's consider an extreme example where ETH price drops to $100. In this scenario, the trader's profit and loss would be 1,000 minus 100 times 10 is $9,000. The GLP pool would then pay out $9,000 to the trader, and the pool would be left with $1,000 in USDC and 10 ETH, which amounts to a total of $2,000 in USD value, or 20 ETH. As we can see, when traders win with a short position, the USD value of the GLP pool goes down, but the number of ETH stays the same. In summary, GLP's holdings consist of 50% volatile assets and 50% stablecoins. While our examples assume full 100% utilization, GMX has safeguards in place to prevent the pool from being completely drained. Therefore, GLP always has enough funds to pay out traders. When traders go long, GLP lends out volatile tokens and retains the stablecoins. If the lent tokens appreciate in value, the trader benefits, but GLP's volatile assets decrease in number. However, the net USD value remains the same. In contrast, when traders go short, GLP lends its stablecoins to the traders. If the market drops, the trader keeps the stablecoin in proportion to their position size. In this case, GLP suffers a loss not only in its stablecoin supply, but also due to the market drawdown. Its volatile assets depreciate, resulting in a double loss in stablecoin terms. Although this scenario might cause panic in a bear market, it has not occurred so far. Historically, traders tend to lose more than they win, and the borrow fees for traders are designed to spike in proportion to what's left in the GLP liquidity pool. This generates a high enough yield APR for GLP liquidity providers to attract enough liquidity to stay in the pool. Overall, the 50-50 split between volatile assets and stablecoins is designed to benefit GLP holders. When the market pumps, GLP holders benefit from the price appreciation of its volatile assets. And when the market dumps, the impact is dampened because half of the assets are in stablecoins. To sum up, GLP holders can enjoy the passive income from trading and protocol fees while maintaining market exposure. I hope this video has helped clarify any confusion you may have had about GLP. Thanks for watching.